Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our English class, Unit 3, Be Fit but Be Safe. So today we have Unit 3, period number 5, 6, and 7. So be careful and keep with me. Now at the beginning we have the text and we have some question related to the text. Dr. Blake is at Walid's school and he has been using chart to talk about health, sport, and getting fit. Now he is answering questions. Hello, I'm Jilly Nixon. I started rock climbing last year, but I fell and broke my leg. Since then, I haven't been active enough, but I want to try something safer. What's your advice? You feel that rock climbing is too dangerous for you? And yes, it is more dangerous than most sports. The safest activity is swimming, and that's also good for old injuries like yours. But with all sports, always remember to warm up first. Do gentle exercises for the various parts of your body. This helps stop injuries. Now in this part, we have some questions or some sentence to refer to. On line 6, I want to try something safer. What does mean safer here? Or what does it refer to what? Okay. Yeah, a sport activity that isn't dangerous as rock climbing. Now, on line 10, we have old injuries like yours. What does it mean? Here we have like Julie's Nixon. Okay, since then I haven't been active enough, but I want to try something safer. Something safer, it means something activity that doesn't danger. Now here we have the safest activity is swimming, and that's also good for old injuries like yours. Yours was for Julie's injuries. Now number 3, line 10, also we have that also good for old injuries. Good for what? That's good, doctor. People checking his heart rate. Also, now let's continue with our text. I'm Jimmy Smith, and I recently went football training after a week in bed with flu. I started well enough, but then I got out of breath. I began sweating badly, and my heart started beating very fast. Then I collapsed. They say my heart rate was 190 beats a minute, but I was all right after 10 minutes, and I wanted to start again. The problem was that our coach sent me home. He said I wasn't fit enough to train. Was he wrong? Okay, here we have some questions. On line 17, they say my heart rate was. My heart rate was. So it is. The doctor and the people who checking his heart, they said that. On line 15, after a week in bed with flu. After a week in bed with flu. So he was sick or ill for a week, and he was in his bed. Being ill in bed for a week. Okay, let's continue. No. Who said no? The doctor said no. And he was right. Who is he? The coach was right. And you were wrong. Who is you? The one who is playing. You were wrong. Hard training after you've been sick is dangerous, Jimmy. Your body was still too weak to do sports, and you didn't wait long enough to get well again. The rule is this: be sensible and don't push yourself too hard or too soon. Take things slowly and remember the old saying, better safe than sorry. Okay, here also we have some questions or some words. On line 20, and you were wrong. Who is you? The players, I think his name, it was a mistake to push yourself too hard to yourself, and the rule is this: be sensible and don't push yourself too hard or too soon. And don't push yourself too hard, it means don't do much exercises. And remember the old saying, the wisdom, okay, the popular piece of wisdom. And on line 23, better safe than sorry. It's better to do things safely than take risks and perhaps have problems. Now, what is the opposite of these words? Dangerous, yeah, safest. Downfall, very good. Climbing, the drying, wetting, sweating. Never again, of course, again. Good. On page 32, we have read the text and mark the sentence true or false. Julie Nixon has done a lot of rock climbing in her life. Of course, no. Swimming is less dangerous than other sport activities. It's okay, and it is good for people who have hurt themselves in the past. Very good, yes. Everyone should feel warm when they start doing any sport activities. Of course, he has to be warm. And Jimmy's normal heart rate is much less than 190 beats a minute. Of course, it is. And number 5, Dr. Blake thinks that the coach was wrong to stop Jimmy from doing more training. He is not. False. Okay, now we have on page 34, everybody, page 34, we have an exercise. Number 1, walk in pairs, match the letters in brackets to words in the box. Use them to complete the paragraph. The first one, bug, cold, coughing, earache, fever, flu, medicine, sick, sneezing, sore throat. So put these words in the spaces. Majid has got a terrible bug at the moment and he's really bad. Yes, sick. He's hot all the time and he has what? Look here, we have 40 centigrade fever. Good. He also has sore throat and an earache. Course, he's coughing and sneezing a lot too. It's worse than a bad cold. It's flu. The best medicine for him is paracetamol, and then he needs several quiet days in bed. Now, exercise number 2, page 34 again. We have noun and verbs, nouns and adjectives. What is the noun of healthy and healthy, health? What is the adjective of safety, safe? What is the noun of active, activity? And what is the adjective of danger, dangerous? So put these adjectives and nouns in the places down. Now, okay, let's start with number 1. It isn't to eat just fries and sweet. It isn't, of course, it isn't healthy to eat just fries and sweet. For good health, you need to eat real food, not just junk food. Good. Number 2. You can hurt yourself in any sports, so there is always some danger. but rock climbing is more dangerous than a lot of other sports. Okay, number 3, Dr. Blake wants everyone to be safe when they do sports and not hurt themselves. So he always tell people some important and sensible safety rules. Number 4, he says that it's important to be important to be active every day, but he also says that the activity does not have to be very long and very hard. Okay, now we come to the last exercise on page 34. Walk in pairs and name the sports from the letters in the box. Here we have the names of the sports here, but the letters is not in order. You have to pick the letters and write the name of each sport. So the first one is football. The second one is, of course, basketball. Good. Number 3 is what? Number 3 is sailing. 4, yes, it's running. Number 5, very good, swimming. Number 6, very good, table tennis. 7, of course, it's volleyball. And the last one is very good, tennis. That's all for today, everybody. Have a nice day and see you later.